everyone. Ah, this live that I'm doing was not pre-planned, so most people see this afterwards. So yeah, just wanted to chat with y'all for a few. I'm just here sitting outside by the lake, getting some sun on my skin to start the day, and just meditating, right? So yeah, um, I wanted just to talk about some things that I've been reflecting on. And the main thing that I've been reflecting on is, and this is not towards anybody, this is just towards myself, but maybe other people have the same views, right? So this is just something that I've been thinking about. And maybe you've been thinking about this too. So, and the question is, right? Why are you where you are today? And why are you not where you want to be, right? Why are you in the position you are in and not where God wants you to be in? I think sometimes we get so busy, get so distracted and caught up in the world that we don't even take time to reflect, right? We don't take time to be still, to be quiet. There's always something loud going. There's always the TV for some people, the radio, watching some shows, podcasts. The kids are running around. Your family's making noise. You're at work. You're busy. You get up early. You get home late. Or whatever it is, there's something distracting a lot of people that they don't take time to simply reflect, right? And many of us go through life just going through life, and you get older, and sometimes people don't sit and really think about what's happening to them, this earthly experience, until something stops them in their tracks, right? It could be sickness, it could be losing a job, losing a home. Something stops people, and now they have to sit back and take time to relax and think. And I think sometimes, God, the universe, it sometimes forces us to stop and think, because if not, we would just keep going and going. You know, the Bible said that we're spiritual beings having an earthly experience, right? And we're in the world but not of the world. So we have to know that this vehicle we're in, right? This vehicle. You see the skin? The skin is the largest organ on your body. A lot of people don't even know that, because they don't take time to learn about themselves. Who are you? Why are you here? Right? They don't take time to assess, reflect, and plan ahead. So, look, you woke up, it's a new day. Give thanks. You have time to reflect, assess, readjust, and plan ahead to change your situation. We all have the same 24 hours, right? A lot of people say that, but it's true. Sometimes you'll hear people say, oh, I didn't have time to do this, I didn't have time to do that. Yes, you did. There's somebody out there in a similar position as you doing the thing that you said you didn't have time to do. And I'm saying you, but I'm also speaking for myself, right? But because I know people are watching, I say you. So there's somebody else in the position that I'm in, or a similar position, but they're doing the thing that I want to do, but I haven't done it, or not yet. So why is that? Why is it that we have the same 24 hours, right? According to the worldly system of how they calculate time, because a lot of things we learn is not actually so. But that's another story. So as I said, this is a vehicle we're traveling in, right? And we need to take time to learn about that. Learn about you. One of the ways to learn about you is to be still. Just listen, right? Sometimes it takes you speaking to the elders, people who are older than you, your mother, your father, your grandparents, your great grand, if you're so blessed, right? For them to be alive the same time as you and you're old enough to have those conversations. So you can learn about yourself by learning who came before you. Because some of those people, you came through that lineage, right? You came through them because, for example, your mother and father got together, had you, but before that, someone else got together and had them, and so forth, right? So as you get older, sometimes you'll think about things and you'll say, oh, wow, that's what my mother does, or, I'm doing the same thing as my grandfather or grandmother, and you realize the similarities. And I'm looking behind because I'm by the lake. There could be snakes out here, or as that sign say, alligators, beware. So I haven't seen one, but yeah, I gotta watch my back. But my senses are alert, so I'm watching if anything sounds off. So that's being aware, right? So hey, Quasi, what's up, man? So I know a lot of people are at work right now, and I'm doing this live, so I know a lot of people won't get to watch until later. But later may be greater, right? So yeah, as I said, we're hours, and I'm reflecting, on who I am, where I want to be, what's my purpose of being here, right, on this earth. And it's definitely not to be working, because work can be a big distraction, right? Some of us work and we don't even take time for ourselves unless we're forced. Maybe you're sick or you have to do something, so you have to take the day off. But it's good to reassess, as I said, reflect and plan ahead. And that's what I've been doing for the past year, like seriously doing that for the past year, and just asking myself and being honest with myself, and why am I in the position I'm in terms of there's things that I know I want to do or where I want to get, and why am I not there? What have I done to self-sabotage myself that I'm not there? Was I wrong? Was I surrounded by the wrong people? Did I place myself in situations that I shouldn't have been? Either way, you can't change what has happened, right? But you can reflect and assess where you are to plan ahead, because you do have a new day. And that's a new day, that's a new start, depending on how you decide to use your time, right? So none of us are better than each other, right? You may have been placed in a better situation, or that may be temporary. So sometimes it takes getting to know yourself, as I said. Starts by talking to people who came before you, the elders, picking their brains. You may be surprised to learn that some people, they just get older and they have not even taken the time to assess why they're here on this earth, what's their purpose, or they've had a purpose, but they've gotten so old that they think it's too late, so they don't even think about it anymore. They're just passing time, right? So don't let that be you. Don't just pass time and just wait for you to come out of this shell and, you know, go where you go back to the earth, right? So I just wanted to encourage somebody today to know that it's not too late. It's not too late to do what you know you need to do, and you're really not doing that thing, right? I don't know what it is, but you know what it is. You know what you need to do. You can't lie to yourself. You may think you're lying to yourself or lying to other people, but you're not. Um, it could be procrastination that's holding you back. It could be something you're fearing, right? So that is something for you to think about. It could be not having the resources you need to have, but there are things you can do to get those resources. But are you willing to do what you need to do? Are you getting up early, right? I have a big problem with that because I'm a late person usually in terms of rising if I can choose, right? And some people naturally are early birds. You hear the bird in the background. But is it just something like that? You're not waking up early to go take a run, go take a jog. Maybe you know you need to lose some weight, but you're just not motivated. Sometimes you don't need to have motivation. You just need to get up and do it, right? That's the Nike slogan, just do it. So maybe you just need to do something. Do something about that situation. Um, because if you don't, you may not fulfill whatever your purpose is, right? Sometimes we have moments where you have an epiphany. Some thought comes in, you're like, yes, this is what I need to be doing. I'm going to do it. And then you go back in your old ways. So think about that. And since we're talking about this vehicle we're traveling in, right? That's what I'm referring to it as today. Are you taking care of it? Are you really loving yourself? Because sometimes I think we don't really love ourselves. We don't even know who we are. So how can you love someone you don't know? Right? Yeah. So would you take your 2023 vehicle to the gas station and fill it up with the 83 gas if you had the money to do otherwise? No, right? You'd put that, what is it, 97, whatever the highest grade is. That's what you should be putting into your vehicle. So are you putting in the highest grade gas in your vehicle? Or are you putting in what you know you shouldn't be putting in? So you woke up today. What did you do so far? It's very early in the day in most places. In the East Coast, talking about in the US. So it's not 12 o'clock yet here. You may be watching this from another country, but either way, when you wake up, what did you do today? Did you get up and go for your phone first and go eat some cereal loaded with sugar? Is that the gas that you chose to put in this vehicle? You know what you need to do. So you should do it. So this is how I'll end it today. I can do this again, but just reflect, reassess, readjust, and plan ahead. You have 24 hours to start, right? Nobody's promised another day, but you're promised this moment. So enjoy it, be grateful and thankful, and don't cause anybody else unnecessarily any discomfort or, let's say, lack of empathy, right? If you don't have to. So go ahead and start thinking about how you can make the best version of you. Are you the best version of you? Think about that. And what are you putting in this vehicle? So we'll continue the conversation another time, but that is it. I don't know who's still here, but you can watch us later. And see the sunny weather. You can be here, but you're not. Maybe you want to be in some place like this, by the lake, sitting on the grass, instead of working like a slave. But um, just enjoy the rest of your day and catch you another time. One love.